The CBC's Brian Stewart is in Ethiopia, and tonight he filed this report on the almost unbelievable horror of people without food, without hope.
All across northern Ethiopia, famine is along each road and at the gates of every town. By the hundreds of thousands, peasants are fleeing the worst drought in memory. Unknown thousands are dying along the way. It's feared close to 1 million could die within months, unless the world responds with a massive relief effort. Relief agencies here are swamped. They've never seen starvation on this scale. With no transport, the starving have to walk for days to food centers, leaving their dead behind. Often, they're too late. This woman's child, hiding its eyes from horrors around it, was to die within hours. Everywhere we toured in the north, the catastrophe was the same. Children like this, not fed for a week, were virtually beyond help. These are among the toughest people on earth, but even for them, months of famine is too much.
Certainly in the adults, we have noticed that many of them are losing the will to live. The ones that really want to live and fight, if they're getting the food and the medicine, they can survive. But the others just seem to die. They seem to have lost the will to live. They're too tired.
The size of the disaster is stunning. At Quorum in the mountains, 200,000 plead for help at centers which can feed only 1/10 of that. 3 months ago, 20 died here each day. Now it's 100 a day, and growing. Medical staff say they're short of everything. But above all, they plead to the world for the starving. Most die during the evening when temperatures are just above freezing. Thousands camp in the open, racked by bronchial pneumonia. It's now just after 6 in the morning here at Quorum, where thousands have been sleeping overnight in a bare field in the cold. I'm wearing 3 layers of clothing at the moment, and I'm very cold. Children, adults have been trying to get through the night wearing bare, thin rags. And all over northern Ethiopia, it's the same. People along the roads not only starving, but freezing as well. End of the morning, the ghastly scenes as the dead are collected. The crammed huts of the sick are searched for those in rigor mortis. The barely alive plead for help. Mothers plead for their children. By the dozens, the bodies are collected. A steady stream all morning. Relatives cry out for those tortured to death by hunger and indifference. And the burials go on. It is difficult to imagine anything more horrendous or pitiful than these camps, but within months things here could be 10 times worse. That's the most frightening thing of all here, the fact that this may not be the height of a catastrophe, but just the beginning of an even greater one. Brian Stewart, CBC News in northern Ethiopia.